think you're choosing a healthy source of protein to fuel your muscles, but could you be unknowingly accumulating synthetic polymer particles in your organs? Recently, longevity entrepreneur Bryan Johnson highlighted data showing that processed chicken nuggets contain about 31 times more microplastics per gram than raw chicken breast. Is this simply environmental alarmism, or does it reflect a real biological exposure worth examining? In this video, we look at the evidence on how microplastics enter our food and what current research tells us about their potential effects on the heart and brain. In early 2024, a study published in Environmental Pollution analyzed 16 common protein sources in the U.S., including meats, seafood, and plant-based alternatives. Researchers found microplastics in 88% of all samples tested, with no significant difference between land-sourced and ocean-sourced proteins. Raw chicken breast had the lowest levels, averaging just 2 particles per serving. In contrast, highly processed items showed much higher contamination. Breaded shrimp, for example, contained around 370 particles per serving. The findings suggest that industrial food processing and mechanical handling are major contributors to microplastic exposure in our diets. During ultra-processing, food undergoes high-speed grinding, repeated contact with polymer conveyor belts, and exposure to heated plastic components. This mechanical and thermal stress can release microplastic particles directly into the food. At home, plastic cutting boards are another significant source. Research published in Environmental Science and Technology estimates that regular use of a plastic cutting board can release tens of millions of microplastic particles per year, roughly equivalent in mass to ingesting several plastic credit cards annually. Interestingly, studies from UC Davis have also shown that plastic boards with knife scars can harbor bacteria even after dishwasher cycles, while wooden boards tend to dehydrate and reduce bacterial survival through natural capillary action. Once ingested, especially nanoplastics smaller than 100 nanometers, these particles can cross the intestinal barrier and enter the bloodstream. A 2024 study in the New England Journal of Medicine examined carotid artery plaques from patients undergoing surgery. Microplastics were detected in about 58% of the plaques. Over a 34-month follow-up, patients with microplastics in their plaques had approximately 4.5 times higher risk of myocardial infarction, stroke, or death from any cause, even after adjusting for traditional risk factors. A 2025 study in Nature Medicine found that human brain tissue contains dramatically higher concentrations of microplastics than blood or other organs, with median levels reaching several thousand micrograms per gram of tissue. Brain samples from individuals with dementia showed up to 10 times higher concentrations than those from cognitively healthy individuals of similar age. These particles can cross the blood-brain barrier and have been associated with increased markers of inflammation and oxidative stress in brain tissue. While complete elimination of microplastics is not realistic in our current environment, there are practical steps that can meaningfully reduce exposure. Prioritize minimally processed, whole food protein sources over heavily breaded or mechanically processed products. Replace plastic cutting boards with wooden ones, such as maple or walnut, and switch from non-stick pans with PTFE coatings to cast iron, stainless steel, or ceramic alternatives. For drinking water, a reverse osmosis system with remineralization offers better removal of nanoplastics than standard carbon filters. Some individuals, including Bryan Johnson, have incorporated daily dry sauna sessions, around 200 degrees Fahrenheit / 93 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes, as part of a broader strategy to support elimination of certain environmental compounds through sweat. Early personal biomarker data from such protocols show reductions in measured microplastic levels, though more research is needed to understand the mechanisms. Thank you for watching. If you found this analysis useful, consider subscribing to Beyond Limit Health for more evidence-based discussions on optimizing health and longevity. This content is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. Always consult a qualified healthcare professional before making significant changes to your diet, kitchen equipment, or health routines, especially regarding heat-based protocols.